Alright, today we're going to be seeking a third again. I had a lot of fun last time with the Leviathan Hatchling and the Fragment of Anger, so this time we're going to be using the Sinjin Fetish and the Silver Dragonhawk Hatchling. They are two very strong Tier 2 pets that synergize very well together. The reason they synergize well is, of course, the Fetish can throw out Immolate, that's going to burn your enemy. Then you can throw up a Conflagrate, and that will do extra damage to burning targets. Silver Dragonhawk Hatchling is great because he can throw out either Flame Breath or Flamethrower. I prefer Flame Breath just because it really discourages them from swapping with a dot on them. It does, it's a different type of damage, and you're already having a bit of elemental damage here. So, they have nice synergy, and then they cover for each other. So, humanoids are strong against the dragon, no problem. You have undead damage, and then aquatics are bad against are good against the undead because his damage is weak to him, so no problem. You have quills from the dragon, so they just cover for each other incredibly well. And this is a very nice time to have that Silver Dragonhawk Hatchling throwing up that Flame Breath and just tearing through this double magic team. That's exactly why I like to have Flame Breath, is just so I have that diversity in my moves. In just 2 pets, I actually have 4 types of damage and 2 separate types of dots. Now, there's a very high chance he's going to consume magic here, so I'm going to go ahead and Conflagrate before he can remove that burn from him. If he swaps too, that's awesome because he's taking that hard-hitting dot. My Racial just got proc, so if I get a triple, his Nether Spawn is dead. If I don't, then he's still going to die to the dot, so it's looking pretty nice so far. He's going to swap with that dot. That dot's going to do extra damage because of my Racial. So, at this point, I'm probably going to go ahead and throw up another Flame Breath and then get killed. Yeah, but that's okay. I did a lot of work to his team. Like, 2 of his pets are almost dead. And I took them out with a low health pet, so obviously I don't want to bring in my mechanical here, so I will bring in this guy. I will probably throw up an Immolate, and if he swaps to the back line, he's just going to die to dots, because he has 2 dots on him. Since he's going to die anyways, I'm just going to take the opportunity to remove that Immolate from myself, because my dots are going to do the work for me. So no dots on me, he's dead, and now I have a very solid 2v2 that I should do very nicely in. If the Spectral Tiger Cub had Adrenaline Rush, it would actually be a really strong pet, but Leap is terrible. Or even Overtune, but that wouldn't make much sense on a magic pet. Alrighty, so here is an Immolate. I don't know why he leapt, he was already faster than me. But not complaining. Agobagaba. Makes funny noises when he dies. Alrighty, so this ought to take out that pesky magic pet. There we go. And then obviously he has no chance of taking out my mechanical. All I have to do is hit him with a Haywire. Scorched Earth also does extra damage to him, so he had some pretty serious counter synergy here with Cinder Kitten throwing out that Scorched Earth, and then 2 magic pets. Really didn't do him any favors, so it's going to be GG. There's a win. I did lose earlier to another kind of weird team with just 2 elementals. It caught me by surprise. And my Foe Reaper was relatively weak. It was actually just straight garbage because they had 2 elementals and a Terror Claw. So yeah, he couldn't really do anything. Let's try Crispy Squirrel. I'm going to be using Crispin. He can throw out yet another burn. Not that great of a burn, but it's alright. And then because I am running such a heavy elemental damage team, in case I run into critters, I do have that wood chipper again. That's one really big weakness that these two pets have, is that these two for my seeking a third is obviously the fetish is weak to critters because he takes extra damage from critters, and the silver dragonhawk hatchling is pretty weak to critters because his big nuke is weak against critters. So I think I had beast damage in 3 of my 5 teams, and the other ones I was just kind of having fun. So, Alliance Enthusiast. Jar Smelly Liquid, Burp, or Q-Dodge. This could be a good pet. I'm glad I have some strong undead damage on my team. Not sure what I expect him to start with, so I'm just going to start with Crispin. Yeah, that's a good choice for you, buddy. Well played. If he throws up brittle webbing on... No, he's definitely going to have Drain Blood. Probably Burrow. And if he has Rend, I'm in trouble. So, I'm going to go ahead and bleed him. Okay, there's a Burrow. Well, who do I want to take that Burrow on? Probably the Dragonhawk hatchling. He's not all that great against either of these two pets. So, burn for you. I'm scared of this matchup. I don't see myself winning this battle. Obviously, I'll give it everything I've got, but I'm not confident. He might swap with the burn on him, but I'm going to go for that Conflagrate anyways because I kind of need to go a little risky against this player. Thankfully, he has Rend. So, although just a double will kill me, so I kind of have to hope he doesn't get lucky again. The reason a double will kill me is now his racial's activated. Oh, that's really unlucky. I only got a double and I'm faster, and he got a double and he's slower. What can I do? I can throw up an Adrenaline Rush, and then I think I can kill him with a Flamethrower. Yes, I can. So that, I'm not sure how that somehow managed to hit his spider. It went off like 45 degrees. I can probably predict a Super Bark here. But there's not much I can really do. I'm not very good against the Alliance Enthusiast. So, I think I will just throw up a bleed on this guy. At least if he hits me with Super Bark, it won't kill me. Oh, nice, he tried to root me. That's not going to work very well against a critter. Now the question is, do I go for... Wait, 305? Yeah, do I go for a... I think I'm gonna play it a little bit risky. Go for an Adrenaline Rush. I think he forgot Super Bark can't take me below 1 health. So that Adrenaline Rush was correct, because now I will be able to get out that Flamethrower. If I hadn't done that, I would have been slower than him on this turn, so it's actually paying off pretty nicely. I'm just going to hit him with... There's really no reason to kind of give away what I have, I suppose. I'm just going to go for an Immolate. It'd be too good to be true for him to swap here. Like, there's no way he would do that. But I guess in case he somehow decided to swap, then I would like to get that dot on the humanoid. Even though I have the strong damage against the humanoid, I'm not sure why he went for that. He would have done more damage with the claw, almost certainly. Even though I have strong damage, if he has, well, basically any moveset, he's going to actually take care of me pretty well. I'm going to assume he has Jar of Smelly Liquid, and I'm going to go for a Seer Magic to remove it right off the bat. Nice. So now I am going to be able to hit him with a... There's a dodge. Yikes. Now I'm not going to be able to remove... I probably actually should have saved that Seer Magic for now. Well, I'm surprised he didn't use Jar of Smelly Liquid. Oh, duh. He didn't need to because he's faster than me. He's gonna hit me with a jar of smelly liquid or just kill me, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I had the strong damage, but because he's faster than me, same with Wormy Tunkins, he's just gonna be able to tank me like a pro, because I only do half damage effectively at all times as long as he just spams jar of smelly liquid on cooldown, so. Huh. I'm trying to think if I run into a humanoid like that, what would I be able to do better? Actually, these all three of these teams are pretty good against him. Not so much this one. Let's try Tier 1 Snail, because with this moveset, he's actually pretty good at taking out the humanoid. Not great, but not terrible either. While he's dodging, I can charge up my nuke, which does hit him weak, but it's still a nice nuke. I can shell shield as well, and then I can just kind of tank and spank with absorbs. Still not great. What would really give me a nice edge if I had how do you call it, a dazzling dance user. But I'm trying to keep this non-tier 1. And if I used a dazzling dance user, I'd either use the Alpine Foxling, which is tier 1, or I would use the Royal Peachick, who I've kind of overused because that's really my go-to pet for, well, I feel like using dazzling dance, but I don't feel like playing an overpowered team. I'll just use this pet. And it also doesn't synergize very well with these two pets because I already have a pet that uses quills. I can't really benefit from Arcane Storm. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't be using Arcane Storm. Can't really benefit from Rain Dance is what I meant. Alrighty, well. My zoom is going to do me no favors here. He's not going to do well against the rabbit. He's not going to do well against the magical crawdad. He's not going to do well against the iron starlet. I'm going to have to basically try to tank this guy, or to take this guy down with these two pets. And that's not going to be fun. Okay, at least he's bringing that magical crawdad. Can throw up a quills. If he has surge, that's really going to mess with me. Oh, thank goodness he has wish. I mean, he doesn't have wish, he has whirlpool. That's the best news I've heard all day. Here's why. No whirlpool for you, and no wish for you. Now, does he have renewing mists? Probably, since he has no heal. So I should be fine to throw up an immolate. I mean, if he has shell shield, that'll be annoying, but I'm eventually gonna kill him. It's just the reality of the situation. Now let's see, is he gonna make that same mistake? He's gonna go for the whirlpool, I suppose. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead Seer Magic in case he swaps to the rabbit. That would be a good move for him right now, because my undead is actually probably going to take out his magical crawdad at this rate. I'm actually going to bring in my boogers. Go for a nice hard-hitting whatever this is. Slow and steady. It's basically a crittered ability new Zhao's charge. It makes the same noise and everything. Alrighty, and this is going to hit hard. I could remove that, or I could just tank with my boogers. It's a tough decision. I think I am going to remove it with Seer Magic. Feels like my best option. I mean, I have the Seer Magic. may as well use it. It actually isn't a terrible idea for him to keep using that whirlpool, because it kind of forces me to use my Seer Magic. And so it means I can't really swap into other pets that I might prefer to be on, and for certain I would prefer to be on another pet. And basically having to sacrifice my undead to take out his crab. Now at this point though, he doesn't have whirlpool for two rounds, so I am going to bring in my Zoom, and I don't think I'll kill him with a new Zoust charge. I mean, with a slow and steady, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to put him within like a basic attack damage kill shot. Not quite actually. I'm gonna bring in this guy. Go ahead and sear that whirlpool off. Actually, how much damage? 210, it's 420. I'm going to survive 3 surges without crits. If he crits me, it was not worth it to remove that whirlpool. If he doesn't, it was totally worth it. Yeah, no crits. If he crits the next one, obviously, I didn't care. So he's probably going to go for a surge here. It'd be weird for him to go for that whirlpool, and by weird I mean I would know he's a bot. So I'm faster than him, so I'm kind of tied into doing damage instead of trying to remove the whirlpool. Oh, thank goodness he went for the heal. Nice. So I don't have to worry about that whirlpool at all, because wait, 211 will kill him. So I'm just going to do that in case he swaps. My Rachel's proc, so if he doesn't... Let me see. Oh, he has a slower rabbit. I'm going to go first. I'm going to hit him hard if he brings in the rabbit. And he is going to bring in the Iron Starlet. That's smart. So I'm going to bring in... Oh, wait. How much does that do? That's so nice. 50% extra damage on that. But I still want to go for the... Oh, that's so much damage. So much damage. I want to go for the... I'm going to go for it. That's so much damage. Like, look at that. Okay, that probably wasn't worth it in retrospect. But I am going to be able to throw up a dot on him now. He's going for the one-shot. So I am going to bring in Zoom to take the one-shot. Because Zoom has a terrible matchup against the rabbit. So, let's see if we can do this. Quills, if he has Powerball, I'm in trouble. Maybe. Maybe not even. Let's see. Oh, I need this triple. I need this triple. If I get a triple, I kill him. I kill him. He doesn't do any damage to me. Oh, thank goodness. Because that would have hurt. That would have been a lot of damage. Now I'm going to be able to get that nice dot. And this is another time where I don't want to have Flamethrower. I like Flame Breath a lot more. There's so few times where Flamethrower is better. So Flame Breath is going to go up on that rabbit. Oh. Oh, you sneaky rabbit. You're running Adrenaline Rush. Well, in that case, I should have probably gone for Quills on that last round. Is he going to burrow here? Probably. I guess I'll just spam Flame Breath. Oh, he has Stampede. Let's see. No, he's going to... That was a weird choice, because now he's going to be... Now he's going to be slower than me when his Stampede is over, so he'll have to Adrenaline Rush to be faster. I'm going to proc my Racial here. And then I'm just going to kill him with the Quills. So, he did kind of surprise me with his moves, but it wasn't enough to win in the game. Typically, if I ever try to do that, like, it doesn't pay off. Your basic dodge burrow move set is still better, even if you're slower. Like, maybe Adrenaline Rush and Burrow, maybe, but Adrenaline Rush and Stampede is, well, that's not what makes it the rabbit tier 1. Let's go ahead and try, let's try Slithery Wigglers. It's a pretty fun team here, using the Slither Shock Elver. This would have been nice to go up against all those elementals earlier. But he has the utility of a stun, which is really nice if I run into that Iron Starlet. He has some good burst for a fast pet. And, of course, he's fast. It's nice to pair a fast pet with these two, because Silver Dragonhawk Hatchling's fast, but the Singe and Fetish is just slow as they come. He really is not going to outspeed much of anything at all. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? I guess I'll start with my undead. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, of course he has claw. He has claw. At least that means I can bring in my aquatic. I wonder if he runs claw on all of them. I'm inclined to think he does not. Alrighty. Okay. If I can get him to hit me. Oh, why did you go for Nature's Word? Man, he's playing terribly and he's still gonna beat me. That's what's really infuriating. That's what's really infuriating. Well, Quills will take him out. Man, this just sucked the life out of me. I was having fun. Oh, and he swaps. He swaps. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess I'll bring in my undead here. No, he runs Alpha Strike on at least one of his birds. I would assume he runs Alpha Strike on 2 of them and Claw on the 3rd, just in case he runs into Dream Whelplings. I bet he brings in this one now. Oh, he brought in that one. Cool, so at least I'll give him a non-flawless victory. That's really all I wanted to do, was kill one of his pets. I don't blame somebody for going for the no time to heal achievement, but if you're going to go about it this way, you better believe I'm going to do my best to keep you from getting your achievement. Because this is just the scum of the earth right here before me. Alright, GG. Let me take a quick second. Just a quick little second. I'm going to take a quick intermission from the Seeking a Third and get some vengeance. Just a quick little intermission here. Don't mind me. I'm just beating a triple Tarot Claw team real quick. No big deal. All right. It's nice that he starts with his Tarot Claw, actually. That means I can kind of do some setup with my Wicked Soul and my Fiendish Imp, and then I can take out his other two with my Dream Whelpling. Oh, he got a crit. Alrighty, let's go for a quick burn here. Gonna go ahead and Immolation during this turn. Nice, I'm so glad he didn't refresh his Nature's Ward. So before he has a chance to, I am going to swap him out. He is playing really badly, so if he was playing well, this team might not actually be able to beat him. But since he's playing terribly, I will be able to beat him. I'm fairly confident. Alrighty, no crits, and I'll be able to land another Haunt. Because this guy isn't very good, I don't think he's going to try to... nice crit, by the way, Wicked Soul. I don't think he's going to try to juke the or take the Haunt in that Tarot Claw. Yeah, I wasn't predicting he would. Even with a crit, I was able to get that Haunt off, so it's pretty straightforward from here. Dream Whelpling's going to clean up shop nicely. I honestly don't even have to go for defensives right now because I'm going to activate my Racial here. He's going to die. It's going to be all sorts of a great time. If he brings in that Tarot Claw, he's dead because I'm going to hit him with an Emerald Bite. He's going to die to a Haunt. So while he's dodging, I'm just going to throw out my Emerald Presence. And activate my Racial real quick. Nice, he's going to swap into that full health Tarot Claw with no Nature's Ward up, so I'm going to do strong damage to him. Probably going to dodge here. Oh, look at him go. Look at him dodging like that. What a pro. I think it has dawned on him that he is not going to win this game. It took him a minute. It only took him about 25 rounds, but he has. I think he's realized his luck has run out. He pissed off the wrong pet battler, and That pet battler is coming back for revenge. Alrighty, let's see how hard this crits. Oh, no crit. That would have been really awesome if it got a crit there. Flawless victory against a triple Terror Claw. There it is. Like I said, he played terribly at the beginning, and if he'd played better, he probably could have given me a run for my money. So if I wanted to really, really counter him, I'd probably have run either Insult to Injury, maybe a Bone Serpent instead of the Dream Whelping. The Dream Whelping's so freaking good. Like, you know, you saw him just clean up 2 Terror Claws. The only reason why I was a little bit scared and why I was saying, well, he could have given me a run for my money is because he does have that 1 Terror Claw with Claw. But even with that one, since he played really, really badly against my Wicked Soul Fiendish Imp, I was obviously able to clean him up quite easily with the Dream Whelpling. So another pet team that'll do really well against him is Clone Dance. So if I get unlucky enough to queue into him again, I will just play a Clone Dance team, and maybe I'll try a Clone Dance with Dream Whelpling. That would be a really strong team for countering a triple Terror Claw. Anyways, got that salt out of my system. Let's do some happy, fun pet battles. So, back to Slithery Wigglers. Alrighty, and we're back to our fun meta. So, let's see here. Yeah, most likely that guy was just going for no time to heal, and since I gave him a loss, he's going to be gone. That's my hope. That's really what I hope. So he has 2 power pets. That could give me some problems, especially since he has that humanoid versus my dragon. But is he going to start with the dragon, I wonder? That would, with the humanoid, that would surprise me a lot. See, because I have that undead in my top slot. Too bad Launch Rocket isn't over on here, or I could remove it with Seer Magic. But it's a buff on his side, so can't. Do I have anybody to take it with? Not really. Slithershock Elver's pretty bad against the Lil Blame because we're the same speed, so it's really just kind of awkward. I'm rather inclined to bring in the Silver Dragonhawk hatchling. He's going to be I'm going to be able to get a nice conflagrate on that little bling. Also, that really doesn't hit that hard, so I'm still above half health, I think. But this is going to hit ridiculously. Oh, that was really unfortunate because this was actually a really close game, and that's and another crit. That second crit didn't matter, but that crit on conflagrate just, that's GG. There's no coming back from that. I'm sorry. I really wish that hadn't happened, actually, because this would be a really fun matchup. Now I'm going to be able to stun him. That dot is ticking. Going to be able to throw up a pump. He's going to bring in that guy. Okay, I see you. I'm going to swap, actually. This is another situation where a humanoid could easily take out my Sinjin Fetish. Oh, buddy. You're going to be so sad. You're going to be so sad when I cleanse that. Look, that's a sad little Deathwing right there. That's a little Deathwing that needs to go cry on mommy's shoulder because he just lost his Elementium Bolt. I feel bad for you, bro. That's a rough match. Ooh, this guy has the worst luck. This guy actually has the worst luck I've ever seen. He queued into somebody running Seer Magic. He missed under Darkness. I crit with a Conflagrate. This guy is having a bad day. Like, he's just having a terrible day here. Most likely he's just gonna die to a Shadow Slash. Yeah. Wow. I wish that all that RNG hadn't happened, because that easily could have been a win for him. It was a very fun looking matchup at the beginning, and then RNG just screwed him royally. Like, there was really no coming back. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna play with this team. I forgot I did get a win technically because I played against that triple Tarot Claw team. So I don't necessarily have to get a win on Crispy Squirrel. Sweet. Got a tier 1 pet, Armadillo Pup, happy to see that, but I know it's not Disco Doggy because I think he likes, or maybe he doesn't like the HS. HS is the better one. Then Gazruki. I have a pretty good matchup against Gazruki, so I'm going to predict he's not going to open with, actually he might see that undead damage. We shall see. We shall see. The mind games begin now. Alrighty, I could have a better matchup. Now, does he have Shell Shield, I wonder? Let's see. Probably. So I'm just going to go for a Quills before he throws up Shell Shield. There's the Shell Shield. No, I shall swap into my Beast. My Beast is going to do really well here because I can heal a lot, and he has no mechanical damage anywhere on his team. So, he does have undead damage, which leads me to believe he has Scratch and not Thresh. So I gotta be careful, maybe against my... Okay, well played, well played. Now, is he gonna throw up a buff right now? If he does, oh, another lucky crit. That's just game breaking when stuff like that happens. I don't know, I mean, crits are healthy for the game, but I am always really sad whenever I see something like that happen. Let's see here. I'm gonna throw up an Seer Magic because I kind of predict, oh no, he didn't swap. He's just going for those swallow you holes. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up an Immolate. I shouldn't be within kill range yet, but I am going to swap anyways. I mean, I have such a great matchup with my Silver Dragonhawk Hatchling. I probably should have just swapped immediately after removing that Geyser. So this is going to activate my Racial. But I don't have the best matchup against his other two pets with my Dragonhawk Hatchling. Not terrible, but it's not great. I think I'm going to utilize my Racial and a Conflagrate. That hit pretty hard. That was worth it. And then he does have that Emerald Presence, so I'm glad I'm running Skitter for sure. No reason to stick around and throw up dots or anything, so I think... Maybe I can force him to heal, though. So I am going to throw up a Flame Breath. If I can force him into an Emerald Dream... Nice. Perfect. Then I'm just going to swap to my Sinjin Fetish here. Go ahead and throw up a dot on him. Basically just I tend to use Emerald Dream as an opportunity to let him just overheal, and then I start stacking up debuffs or whatever I possibly can on him. Now if he has Breath, this is awesome because I can possibly get away with... Oh, that was a high hit though, so I'm not going to get away with 3 attacks or 4 attacks. Oh wait, he just refreshed. Nice, he just wasted his Racial. So again, if this doesn't hit very hard, which it has a 35% chance, literally exactly a 35% chance to not kill me, then I can actually get out 3 more attacks into him. Boo. It's okay, it was a pretty low chance. But now I'm going to hit him with a Shadow Slash. And then I'll probably just bring in that Crystalline Broodling and start going to town on him. This is a time where I don't want to let him overheal. I want to just do damage. So we're going to do a Skitter. We're going to do a Skitter. Ooh, that was a lot of healing. We're going to do yet another... Are we going to do that? I kind of want to drain blood. That was nice. Yeah, I figured he would Emerald Presence there. So now, the question is, do I go for a burrow? I think I want to go for a skitter and then wait to burrow until he possibly has his Dragon Racial active. Killing that Emerald Protowhelp might actually just not happen. Actually, I'm going to go for a burrow here, because I predict he's just going to be doing that Emerald Dream on cooldown. It's so hard for me to kill him that it's really a good strategy for him to just go for it. I'm going to go ahead and go for that, because it is actually... it does actually ignore Emerald Presence. As you can see, it still did the 140 damage, so... Man, is he going to heal to full? He is. I don't think I can kill him. And this is why, by the way, that Emerald Protowhelp is tier 1. In case anybody was raising an eyebrow, this is why. He's not good against Bone Serpents, but man, can that guy tank. There's a racial right there, so that's going to force a burrow from me. He's just going to heal again, and I just... Oh! Won by a crit. Literally just won by a crit. That was the only chance I had, and I got it. So I haven't won yet, actually, but my chances are pretty high. The Armadillo Pup has no healing, and at this point it's just a tank and spank, because I have healing, he does not. Also, now I have a Beast Racial. Alrighty. There's a nice heal. And we got the wiggity win. I was scared there. That Emerald Protowhelp was really, really tanking me. Yeah, that right there is exactly why that I might try another battle, but most likely not. We'll see. That right there is exactly why the Emerald Protowhelp is tier 1, is he's just such an amazing tank. Can dish out a lot of damage. Definitely an interesting choice to run Breath, but because Emerald Bright is just statistically more likely to be going up. You're more likely to be going up against flyers than magic pets, and you're also more likely to go up against a little bit more likely to go up against undeads than than mechanicals. So you're more likely to go up against pets that you're strong against with that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna try to get some redemption for Crispin. Well, that Cold Darkness is gonna be a pain to deal with. What's he gonna open with? Probably not the Idol because of the Sinjin Fetish. But I actually have a pretty good... If he does, then I actually have a pretty good matchup against everybody with my undead. So I'm just going to throw up an Immolate. I am actually faster than him on my Silver Dragon Hawk hatchling, so let's see what he does here. Is he going to try to slow me? Nope, he's just going to town. Fantastic. So I'm going to be able to... I kind of want to go for Quills and see if I can get that triple. If I can get that triple, then nice. I can kill him for sure on this round with just a Quills. So that was definitely a mistake for him not to go for Primal Car if he didn't have it. But if he plays the build I have, he runs Leap. And I just kind of assumed that. Or hoped. I really hoped it. So that Cold Darkness is going to hit hard. I kind of want to bring in the Crispin because I want to save the Sinjin Fetish. But that Crispin is just... he doesn't have very much health. I think I kind of have to, though. So, that is what I'm going to do. If he doesn't crit me, I think, yeah, I am going to survive long enough to get a dot on him, possibly. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for an Adrenaline Rush. That actually will keep me alive just barely. If no crits happen, it'll keep me alive just barely enough to throw out both a Wood Chipper and a Flamethrower. I'm going to prioritize Wood Chipper. Oh, he has Peck. I assumed he had Alpha Strike. Okay. Well, in that case, I should have considered that. I definitely should have considered that since it is a balance. I'm gonna go for... Wait, 1481. Yeah, as long as this lands, I activate my racial and remove his. Oh, he's probably gonna swap. But that was exactly why I went for the bleed first. He did swap. Well played. Well played, good sir. Huh. Very scary. I'm gonna have to bring in my undead. I can't let him hit me with crushes on my dragon. It's just too much damage. And I'm going to go for a couple Shadow Slashes. What would be awesome if he swaps? That would be too amazing. Oh, cool. So he's just stalling out. That's cool with me. Nice, he swapped. That's so good. Okay. It's not that good, but here's why I'm happy about it. Is I'm going to take that darkness on this guy, throw up a burn. It landed. That Nocturnal Strike, unless it crits, will not kill my Silver Dragonhawk hatchling. Nice. Didn't do very much damage at all. I'm going to be able to get up a... I'm going to actually go for Quills here, in case he swaps, because I didn't want to put Flame Breath on this guy. He's just going to be able to do a lot of damage. Now, is he going to Deflection? He Deflectioned on the last turn, so... But he also has me within kill range. I'm just going to go for Quills. That triple still does some nice damage. Alrighty, so there's a Crush. This is scary. I have strong damage against him, but Mist could totally throw the game, and he has both Darkness and Sandstorm to depend on, so I need to land this. Oh, the tension's building up. He's just using that deflection for no reason other than to really stress me out. 90%, and we got the win. That was a scary matchup because he has the beast against my critter, he has the humanoid against my dragon, and then I do have the undead versus his flyer. So that was, it was definitely a mistake for him to swap, and that was what I was really hoping he would do, because that allowed me to take out his racial. So that was scary. That was probably the scariest fight. I mean, it was pretty scary, I suppose, technically, playing up against that triple Tarot Claw with the Silver Shock Slither Shock Elver on my team. But it wasn't so much scary as I just didn't care because I knew I was going to lose. Sorry to be that way, but I don't care how badly you play a Tarot Claw team. If I'm playing this kind of team, I'm not going to beat a triple Tarot Claw team, even if it's played like a total robot, because I'm just going to not be able to do enough damage. I guess if it's played like a total robot, maybe I have a chance. But I mean, he wasn't too dumb. I mean, okay, sorry if you're one of my viewers, but I'm not that sorry because that's kind of scummy of you to play that sort of team. He wasn't all that bad with playing his Tarot Claws. He was swapping into the backline with heals, but he definitely misplayed pretty badly to let me do what I did with my Wicked Soul, where I got the Haunt out. I was able to just burn him down. He didn't refresh his hot. He let himself get below 50% with my Nethergate off cooldown. It was just a very much a, he was letting me control, and he didn't have to let me control the match. He had the speed advantage if he maintained his health. So really all he had to do was, first of all, he can dodge at the beginning, or he can not dodge at the beginning because it can really psych me out. And most of the time, if I'm playing up against a Tarot Claw, I'm just going to Shadow Slash or Shadow Shock until he dodges. And so if he never dodges, he's eventually just going to take out my Wicked Soul, or I'm going to have to eventually go for that Haunt, and then you can play some mind games and then try to dodge the Haunt. But so that's the first mistake he made, and then the other huge mistake is once I have that haunt on him, what he should do is he should throw up Nature's Ward and just swap to the backline. His Nature's Ward is going to heal him for almost exactly the same amount of health as Haunt does damage, so I effectively don't get a haunt. I get a free swap and that's it, because I'm effectively doing no damage with my haunt. Then he just brings in another Terror Claw and goes to town on my imp. Throws up his dodge, throws up his nature's ward. Against a team like mine, he just kind of had to try to take out my 2 pets, and then the Terror Claw with Claw might actually be able to come back and take out my Dream Whelpling. Not likely, but, you know, crit here, crit there, you have a chance. If you're running Claw. If you have Alpha Strike, it doesn't matter how many crits you get, the Dream Whelpling's always going to beat a Terror Claw, no matter what. But yeah. I think I'll keep that in there. That was kind of funny, getting to counter that guy. This was a lot of fun. I like these pets a lot. I've just got the Foe Reaper, and I was lucky enough to get the best breed, Health Power, on my first try, so 2 more weeks and I'll be able to try out, how do you call it? Tricorn. I think he looks fun. And he actually would not have been a terrible, especially if I got the speed breed, he would not have been a terrible pet to kind of pair up with these pets. 341 speed pet with these. You have 2 fast pets, 2 really fast pets actually. You have a Poison Fang or Flurry. Probably actually would run Flurry. That would be the one time where you would run Flurry, because I don't have a decoy breaker on these teams. That was something I got really lucky with, is I actually didn't have a decoy breaker on any of these teams. Like, right here, this is just 15 pets that all don't have decoy breakers. Technically, you can break decoys with Nut Barrage, but I wasn't running Nut Barrage because I wanted the synergy of Flamethrower. Also Spiderling Swarm, I suppose. But I was not running that, so I was pretty lucky with my Qs, aside from that triple Terror Claw. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.